Hey everybody, welcome to the 12th video of the InFamous 2 beta walkthrough. I can't believe I've done 12 of these, but it is worth it, because this video we're going to be looking at my user-generated mission that I myself created, that I was kind of teasing a little bit in the 11th video, but now I have a finalized uploaded version, so we're going to go check that out. I love that. Here's another one. Okay. So, also, there's my mission right there on top of that roof, but before I do that, there's a little poster, or a sign I should say, outside of a movie theater, which is right near the district that I showed in the second video, and it's a poster that says Solid Serpent, the man, the movie, so a little shout out to Metal Gear Solid. That's right down the street from Call of Duty, of course. So we're going to go ahead and play my mission, and then I'm going to show you guys what my mission looks like in the editor tools page. So we're going to go ahead and press R1 to start. And keep in mind I kept this mission really simplistic, so the waves of enemies are really short, just for the sake of uploading a video in a timely fashion. So here we go with wave 1. We got a guy with a shield. Nothing Cole's amp can't handle. And I'm going to show off a little bit of melee in this video because a lot of people have been asking for it, and finishing moves more specifically. So that right there was a finishing move that I have never seen. It was like a super punch, and you know, I don't know how to trigger those like little finishing moves when you hit triangle, because I think it might actually have to do with your left analog and where it's situated. So we're gonna try that out in the next wave. Actually, I'm gonna see if that works. Yeah, this is a perfect wave to do it on. It might have something to do with the left analog. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. And this fifth wave, I added in 3 guys with miniguns. I kind of tossed that in there just to intimidate players, to make it look like it's difficult, but all you really got to do is chuck a grenade at them. So for the mission, the user-generated mission, I just got 80 experience for it. When you develop your own level in the game, you don't allocate your own experience points to it, which I think is a fantastic idea on Sucker Punch's part, because honestly, there'd be a bunch of people exploiting it and making their levels so that, like, when you finish it, you make like 1,000,000 experience. So it's basically, I believe how they allocate the points is by the enemies that you defeat, and I think when it's a race, like how quickly you get to the end of it. I'm not really quite sure what constitutes the amount of points you get, but yeah. So it's not. It's basically out of the user's hands. So we're gonna go to edit mission, so I could show you guys the editor interface that shows basically what made that mission possible. Mission possible. Okay, so this might be a little intimidating to look at initially, but it's not that tough. This only took me about an hour to make this level, and you have to keep in mind that hour also has kind of a somewhat steep learning curve to understand all this stuff tossed in as well. So really in the hour I made a level and kind of familiarized myself with all these different components and tools. So on the right side here, what I did is I put a monitor into a splitter, and what a splitter does is it divides the actions from the monitor into numerous modifiers. And what these modifiers do basically is it removes waves from the world. So I've removed wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 right at the beginning of the game, because like I said in the last video, just by default the game's going to assume you want all these waves in here at the same time, but since it's a tier-based mission, I did not want that, so right at the get-go I removed all of them. And then over here to the left, what these do is basically it gives you the contingencies for when the next waves can come back. So right here, for example, I have when all wave 1 are incapacitated or defeated. It shows a mission briefing right here, which is what this little paper icon is. And what I did for the briefing is I just put wave 2, just because it was a second wave. And then this goes into an object modifier, which basically adds the next wave to the world. And that's all it is, guys. It's not that difficult. It looks really tough and intimidating, but after like half an hour tops, maybe an hour, maybe, you're gonna definitely know how to use all this stuff. So yeah, all these ones to the left are the exact same. Basically, just getting once wave 2 is gone, you add wave 3. Once wave 3 is gone, you add wave 4, and so on and so forth. And then at the end, once wave 5 is defeated, you go into the mission success component here. And then that's all it really is. It looks a little tough, but it's not. And I would also highly, highly, highly recommend that when you guys do get the beta, you go to, this is what I did, you go to another mission on your radar that has something to do with what you want to do. So what I did was I put the filter for a fight 'em all genre type of game, and I found that another guy right near where I put my mission did the exact same thing. So we're going to go over there and I'm going to show you what I did really quickly before I started my mission. And this just goes to show basically a just an easy way to see like what these little components are used for, because sometimes it's hard to tell from their description that Sucker Punch had put in. So we're going to go ahead and remix the mission, and it's going to show all of the little tools that he used to make it. So as you can see, this guy just had an abundance of little components here. So looking at this, for me, it was definitely a bit of a scare. But nonetheless, he did a bunch of crazy stuff. See, like this one, I don't know what it is. I think it's a waypoint that kind of something that your AI or your NPCs will follow. But the real gist of it was this. This is pretty much all I made my level up of, and it's monitors, show briefs, and modifiers, and that's about it. This guy kind of has a heavy-duty level. He's got enemies. I mean, he has them up here, and let me see if I can. Yeah, they kind of show up like everywhere. Yeah, they're up on roofs and stuff. So he made a pretty complex level. Mine was pretty simple because I just made it in a little cage arena. So, but yeah, that just I just want to show you guys what my level looked like now. So when you get the beta, be sure to play it. My level's right over here, right at this corner building. So check it out. Rate it, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing for the 13th video, so just leave a bunch of comments underneath this video, the 12th video, and I'll just respond to them in the 13th, basically. So if you guys have any more questions or comments, anything like that, just let me know in the comments, and I'll make another video accordingly. Alright guys, thanks a lot.